On April 25th, at this bus stop, one boy, 15 years old, shot and killed a 17-year-old boy with a revolver.
Oh my God, that nigga wasted no time.
TV, Channel 40, Sarasota, Bradenton.
I'm gonna move chat onto screens because I'm not gonna be able to see y'all
Lost
niggas.
media is a topic that I've been enamored by for years, yet have surprisingly not formally gotten into. The thought of disturbing TV broadcasts, audio and VHS footage that have been lost to time is fascinating, and the links that people go to find them is incredible. So much dark and disturbing content has existed.
Dry, what you been up to today?
And the aim of this series is to dive into them.
Isaac, you still in here? Or did you literally come in here to say the hard R to try to get back, you bitch ass nigga?
The lost media out there seems to have always existed. Among Us.
Among Us. What do you mean wasted today? You ain't do nothing? Oh, my fault. The video, the darkest lost media. I mean, he pretty much talked about it, but volume 1. The devil hidden within them. Okay. I don't like this type of shit going on in my shit, right? If anything scary pop off, I got this motherfucker right here. Quit playing with me.
Is a presentation of the Christian television network.
Niggas think this shit's serious. I said serious. Think this shit's sweet. No lie, they cooking up this a decent tune, bro.
Half hour of fun and games at Joy Junction. Now here's Sheriff Don.
Hold on. You should move the chat like a little more to the side because it's triggering my PTSD, ADHD, cancer, tism. That's it. Not flush with the side. You talking about this chat right here? Or you talking about this one? This is a temporary chat, but if you really want me to move it all the way to the side, I can. There. This chat is for me to see because I can't see. My screen is blocking off the actual chats. So, yeah, okay, you good. Because this chat right here usually would be on my OBS, but I put full screen on my my browser, so I can't see my OBS. But I got you. There you go.
1980.
1980, damn.
Broadcasting on the Christian television network.
I was not alive. Don't eat dick. I know who you know exactly who you is or who y'all are.
Hosted by the town sheriff. Throughout the show's lifespan, the town residents would join in for educational bits about the Bible, and kids were encouraged to take part in various games. It seemed to have been pretty successful during its time, as it was on the air for a few years.
Nigga put W-mans.
Bizarrely, nearly every record and archive of this show ever existing have been wiped though, merely leaving us with a handful of surviving re-uploads on YouTube. This has, admittedly, made it difficult to find any further.
Should I start making YouTube videos like this nigga Nexpo?
Aside from what we can distill from the existing footage.
I feel like I gotta do homework to do this.
That's okay, because that's not the main reason we're here anyway.
Turn to Dry's least favorite nigga in the world, Sunny V2.
I've been waiting on you. Oh, I'm sorry I got tied up, Marty, but traffic was heavy and the stores were busy. You know how it is when you go shopping.
One of the show's cast members was a ventriloquist by the name of Ron, and he was present in nearly every episode, joined by his doll Marty.
Ventriloquist niggas all made me feel type of way.
Yeah, I told you I would come back, didn't I?
I forgot the name of the movie that was like the scary movie, ventriloquist movie. That shit was ass.
The topic of the day was.
It almost got me though. It was ass though.
The surviving archives appeared to serve as a bridge between two segments of the show. Ron's full name was Ronald Brown, and in the years following the show's eventual end, he'd launch his own puppeteering company out of Florida called Puppets Plus.
That's fine.
On his website at puppetsplus.com, we can observe a myriad of their clients, along with the age groups that he was primarily hired for. Ages 2 to 5 and 6 to 11. Now, at first glance, this seems par for the course in his profession. Children's entertainment was his forte. However, it's when we back up and take a look at Ronald as a person when things begin to sour.
What that mean?
You see, throughout the years, Ronald had a strange dynamic with children. For instance, in 1998, he was pulled over for a traffic violation and was found to be in possession of boys' underwear. His excuse was that he used them for his puppets, and he was eventually let off. Other complaints came throughout the 2000s about him giving rides to kids in his church van. Unfortunately, police could never do much because there wasn't any explicit crime being committed.
Weird ass nigga.
It was incredibly strange, but unfortunately not enough to warrant any sort of arrest. Where things really get nutty though, is when we jump to the early 2010s, in which Brown would find himself caught in a web of controversy.
What this nigga do? Oh, that computer. That shit bring back memories though. Oh my goodness. The fuck? What the fuck? Excuse me?
In May of 2012, a man named Michael Arnett was arrested after a sting operation.
Wow.
He was charged with the production of, and upon searching his home and computer, they would find chat logs on Yahoo Messenger between he and a person going by the name U.E. Lime. As it turned out, Arnett would produce these images and distribute them to various others online from the username CK3666, Sweet Talker Linda, and Calfkeeper 2.
Excuse me?
You'll notice that U.E. Lime was outward about their desires. They expressed interest in cannibalism, torture, sexual assault, and all of it was directed towards children.
Yeah, these niggas need to be thrown in a vat of acid immediately.
The catch here, though, is that U.E. Lime wasn't just a random person. It was Ronald Brown.
Damn.
An online alias in which he'd express his fantasy.
This nigga's face is disgusting. Get off my screen, please.
Let me remind you that this was a man whose entire career, entire life, was centered around associating with kids. Someone who was, at one point, on television in front of thousands. To say that these chat logs were a bad look would be...
I feel like that's not enough.
And yes, the messages
but I
you're
agree.
saying are straight out of the official case file.
Excuse me? I don't want to go back and read those messages, but I caught about half of it. Excuse me?
After corresponding with Yahoo.com, authorities were able to track down Ronald Brown and tie his username to a profile on a necrophilia website named cutedeadguys.net.
Excuse me?
Ronald's
What's happening, lady?
has been lost to time. However, through his own case report, we're able to find details describing it.
Necrophilia, my nigga?
On this site, his bio read, "I love them young and dead. I enjoy them fresh, but like to see them displayed in their casket too."
What? The fuck?
And a few snippets from his post history. "I like the blonde boy. Would love to snuff him. Very hot pics. That boy looks dead. I like that one.
This nigga needs to go.
Would love to kill them."
Oh my god.
It's safe to say that at this point,
he has to go now.
More than enough to warrant an arrest. And on July 19th of 2012, that notion would finally become a reality.
Federal marshals arrested a Largo man for possessing and conspiring to kidnap a child. They say he was a puppeteer who performed for children in the Bay Area. News Channel 8's
this is in
Fernandez
Cali.
has been following this story for. She is joining us live tonight.
Damn, nigga.
County.
Somebody turn on a vacuum. Y'all hear this?
57-year-old Ron Brown is here in the Pinellas County Jail tonight. Federal investigators say it was his gruesome and very graphic online chats with the known...
I'm tired of all these TikTokers becoming artists, brother. Y'all kind of be butt. I'm not gonna say every single one, but most of them be butt.
Brown's house was raided.
How do people get like this? I actually do not know.
Pictures of kids being tied up, and even some that appeared to be dead.
Excuse me?
Furthermore, agents found CDs with...
Like, how do you go down this rabbit hole of just fucked up?
Sex doll dressed in boys' clothes. A journal he kept about his
nigga can't dress either. Weak ass button ups. Snatch that shit off his back. Get that nigga swirly.
He was eventually found guilty of possession of and was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison with a lifetime of supervision thereafter.
20 years?
His full sentence, he would be out sometime in 2033. However, as of August of 2020, it's reported that he is now deceased. My heart goes out to the children who...
Karma's a real thing, my nigga.
...this monster and all of those who associated with him.
All I gotta say is, like, karma a real thing, because, like, today, I was being negative and I almost slipped and snapped my neck in the shower. Not gonna lie. I was being some negative shit. You know, I be hating a little bit. I was, like, on some shit, like, because y'all know I be going to the gym, and I was like, I had another encounter of somebody being musty, and I was like, man, that must think like fuck, and I'm just starting to zone in the head, bruh. I step out the shower, I hit one of those. The heart started to twerk a little bit. It was over. So, karma's a real thing, my nigga. I could have died. But get that nigga gone, please.
His entire life, he was calculated and knew what he was doing. His career, his church van favors, his company parties, all a front for some of the darkest desires imaginable. In hindsight, I understand why Joy Junction's records were wiped.
Oh my God. Oh my God, damn, that hiccup almost just killed me. The nigga said, I understand. And I was like, what is he talking about? Nigga almost scared the fuck out of me. I was like, I understand. I'm like, understand what?
It was a show with a good premise and good intentions. I won't deny that. However, now bears a reputation forever stained by the devil.
So he
within them.
That's a clean ass title. So the title gonna link back to the okay. Nexpo kind of compy. Nexpo, you finna hit me with an ad, bro. Nigga gonna talk about some Raycons. Don't do this to me, bro.
Before we continue, just a couple quick announcements. First off, I'd like to formally announce my second channel, called Nexpo After Hours.
This nigga's edits are so clean, bruh.
Here,
see, I like this not only because, but I like the amount of time it takes to, like, that's the thing. For me, as an editor, like a person that likes to, I'm not gonna call myself an editor because I be streaming more than I edit, I'm not gonna lie. But doing shit like this, like, I don't know how niggas do it. Like, I gotta start up in my bag because with this kind of thing, it reminds me of like, Corey Kent should be doing it on his Spooky Scary Sunday sometimes. The similar style, not similar style, but like similar in the way his approach is. Chris Next Door do it on his the NXT show, but it's not so much like the 80s. It's more along the lines of like how MTV was and VH1 was back in like the 2000s. Like the way he edited shit, I could do it if it fits. Really? This, I don't know. This is like a cool, like, I like this, is it format? I guess either format or style of edit, because this shit's clean as a bitch. But I gotta figure out, I gotta get in my bag if I really want to do this. But that's gonna be a little bit further down when I got more time. I don't got enough time.
I aim to bring you guys analytical videos.
But this is a good, this is very well put together.
Currently, I have an upload about a smaller creepy web series, and I'll be dropping the next one in about 5 minutes from now. So if you're into that sort of thing, I welcome you with open arms. It's a big creative outlet for me, and we're gonna have some fun. If you're not, however, no sweat. We still got the big projects on main. Second,
this nigga clean, bro.
Is now available at crowdmade.com/collection/Nexpo. We've got some super cool new designs if you're interested. link in the description.
His voice is like borderline ASMR, but it's not ASMR. Because if it was ASMR, I couldn't listen to this. I had to hit one of these. Take that bitch
Your
off.
support would mean the world to me over at patreon.com/Nexpo.
But he like saw smoke, and he like articulate with it too. He ain't stuttering on them dumb shit. But I take it like he's reading it off a script, so it makes sense. This shit was ASMR, be over though. I gotta put this plate somewhere before I break it. Not intentionally, of course. Tape 002. A legacy of tragedy. VIP for my birthday. Your birthday today? Damn, you know, that's crazy because it's like, if I say no, niggas gonna be like, he's a terrible streamer. Damn. But if I say yes, nigga be like, bro, that's all it takes just for a nigga to be birthday. Okay, bro. Damn. I hate guilt tripping ass niggas. I can't stand niggas like y'all. Y'all ass. Here, nigga. Damn. But happy birthday, little nigga. We'll buy you a second jet ski. Here's your. Everybody finna have a VIP, like, bruh. Everybody got a birthday. Is that what I'm doing now? Everybody just get the VIP but banned. Bro, drive. Don't be making these rules. Why you not showing up? Did it work? Only people here know, so all good. You never know, man. Some people could be lurking. It says you already have one. Did it show up? Hold on, let me un-VIP you then. It don't work. I don't know if it worked. Okay, I took it off. I'm not on PC because vacation. All right. I took it off and I'm gonna put it back on. Actually, I'm gonna just do it through my chat because whenever I keep going back and forth, the shit start glitching. That shit's annoying. Where are ya? Didn't he say he was going to? I forgot the location there. You was going to Missouri or some shit, right? All right, I VIP'd you. I don't know if it went through. That's something you're gonna have to check. Missouri, see? But yeah, happy birthday, bro. You know? You getting old, bro. Bombing Missouri right now. Do it. Fuck Missouri do to you. Finna blow New Jersey up.
The year is 1928.
Damn.
And a romantic disaster film about Noah's Ark hits theaters.
Okay.
Directed by a man named Michael Curtis, it premieres during a transitional period between silent movies and talkies, or films with actual spoken dialogue. Because of this, it's mostly regarded as a hybrid film.
Only 8 years after you were born. Got a 4080 from my parents. You see what I mean? The nigga got a fucking 4080, bruh. What was it like? Nigga, you are saying that I'm 103 years old, my nigga? Nigga said I was born in 1920. Bitch ass nigga. No, I was not. Nigga said I was not only born in a different decade, but a different century at that. Fuck out of here. I was born in 2001, my nigga. The same decade as the rest of you fuck niggas. Stop doing that. Fuck out of here. Damn. I don't know what the 20s was like because I wasn't alive. You were born in the Great Depression, question mark. No, I was not born. No. I wasn't born. I was growing up during the Great Recession. I could have did that, but nah. The Great Recession was like until like 2008. Wait. Yeah, it was 2008. Because that's when Obama went into office. So, but no, nigga, damn.
Extensive criticism.
Stop calling me old, dickhead.
Most of the backlash is due to its runtime, clocking in at a whopping 2 hours and 15 minutes long, with considerable portions containing awkward dialogue and drawn-out scenes. Sitting through this movie is, to put it lightly, a considerable undertaking.
Really?
Because of this, the film is
Great
pulled for revision,
Depression is crazy.
and the cut content.
Is there anybody even alive from 1920? Like, how old is the oldest person in the world right now?
A good
And
portion
don't say
of the
me,
cut
dickhead.
footage
It's
is
not
for
me.
What the movie
Fuck
is
you.
mostly known for today, and that's the flood scene.
Okay. You was there when Noah originally built the ark. Noah was not. I was not in that stank-ass boat with all them damn stank-ass animals. I know it smelled crazy, too. I couldn't do it. What the fuck is this?
In it,
On God, he
observe
was
these
old
snow
ass.
actors fighting their way out of a
Here come
crumbling
this
temple
pea-brain ass
towards the
nigga.
ark to stay alive. It's a grandiose set with a lot going on.
I ain't gonna lie, Isaac, every time you shake your head, it sounds like a coin in a jar. Little ass brain.
Keeping in mind the time period, all of this was pulled off with practical effects. These people were legitimately submerged.
Did these niggas die? Did some of these niggas die? What the fuck? Oh my god, early films was some bullshit.
Some might consider the acting here to be pretty well done.
Acting,
Like I
nigga,
said,
they
the
were
scene
actually
is
drowning.
grand, and due to the time period, was all pulled off.
That's you in the
practically.
film? Fuck.
The thing is,
Nigga think
some of these actors weren't actually acting, as during this scene, 3 actors drowned and 1 reportedly lost their leg.
Oh my
This
god!
was the result of over 600,000 gallons of water being dumped across the set, something that the film's extras
Excuse
were
me?
reportedly unaware of. It's been reported that, before filming commenced, Michael Curtis was warned against putting so many people in danger. However, he shrugged it off, claiming that the extras were expected to be prepared for anything.
Excuse
And
me?
that, quote,
Even lose their
"They're
lives?
just gonna have to take their chances."
What is wrong with this nigga?
In the original cut of the movie, it's rumored that you could see these deaths happen on screen with a much more
Why
fleshed out
Damie
blood
about
scene.
to die because of dry
However,
in the
since
thunderstorm?
revisions, that original version
Bro, shut the fuck
is
up and enjoy that
forever considered
vacation, bruh.
lost.
But see you when I see you, bruh.
It's rumored that Curtis was in pursuit of relentless perfection.
Can I
He
get
wanted
your
his
jet
movie
ski?
to be grand and authentic. However, in this chase came a loss of life that did
Isaac
not
really
need to
trying to get
happen,
that hard R
leaving
off. It's
Noah's
not
Ark
happening, buddy.
Forever stained with an enduring legacy.
Damie can get one.
Tragedy.
I don't, you know, I appreciate the offer for a jet ski, but I'm not ever going into the water on no fucking jet ski. That's not my thing. I do not fuck with the water. Damn, that was crazy. Get out. Hold on.
Website, a window to the world, got to get online. Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing.
VIP, please, hard R. That's not how that works around here. Nigga, we finna have VIP. It's finna the whole meaning of VIP finna be taken
On the
away
2nd
because
of
y'all
July
niggas.
2014, an ad was made on Craigslist.
The other one can sit there.
It came from an 18-year-old girl named Brooke Slocum and was but a simple request for cash.
I need $50 by 3:30 p.m. today. I can pay you back later tonight, but I need gas and some mess quick. Everyone has bronchitis at my house and I do not want to get sick. I'm 8 months pregnant and my lungs are all squished as is. If you could help, me and my daughter will greatly appreciate it.
Wait, what was the name of this? This might turn dark really fast. We at 1726. Get out. Okay. Pregnant woman in danger is what I'm getting from this.
This post remained untouched.
I'm important.
For 10 days.
Everybody in DatboiDame's chat or part of Foundation is important, my nigga. You're not, you know. What the fuck? You can't hold any more weight than anybody else in here. You know why? Because I view all y'all as equal.
By the name Mike's Hard.
You know, that's the same shit that, see, and yet the reason why I say that, you know how I just gave y'all a little spiel like that? That's what every parent always says when you ask who your favorite child is. They always say, I love all y'all equally. Now, if a parent dead ass say, you my least favorite child or you my favorite child, that's fucked up, gang. I don't got a favorite Foundation member. Y'all all got your moments. Some moments y'all need to get banned. Some moments y'all need to get, well, VIP is not a reward that you can repeatedly do. Some of y'all get banned, some of y'all get a pat on the back. That's the best I can do. I can't do no. It's a virtual one too. I can't even, you know.
I'm 25. This was a reply to other, separate ads that Brooke made around the same time period, in which she would solicit sex for money.
Excuse me?
According to her friends, it wasn't willingly, as her then boyfriend, 25-year-old Charles Oppenheer, would coerce her to do this
What
while
the fuck?
accompanying her during these meetups.
What?
Reluctant, Slocum responds 20 minutes later.
Well, we're looking for donations if possible. Kinda in a tight spot, and we have a baby on the way. As far as the fund goes, though, there won't be any mail.
How does 120 bucks sound? I can drive you over here if you need.
No, we can travel, just can't host is all. When and where would you like to meet up?
$120 for some butt?
I like to.
Oh, y'all.
Outside
Oh,
of
somebody's
around
getting
11.
set up.
That okay?
Nigga is going to die.
I don't know. I don't want to get in
But-
trouble
but-
for indecent exposure.
Before niggas start being weird, there's no price you should put on some ass. That's crazy. Don't do that. It should be just a consensual. I was gonna say exchange. That would have even been a good word. A consensual. I can't say practice. Interaction? I don't fucking know, my nigga. Fuck I look like.
Anything. I can't go to jail being 8 months pregnant.
Sounds like a deal.
It's cop-free. It's a
What is your
park, but
issue,
behind
bruh?
it there are
You
lots
need
of
help.
woods. No cops at all. This last email arrived at 10:59 p.m. And as we can see, Mike's Hard was keen on meeting that same night. Needless to say, Slocum ended up accepting, and their trip to Kazan Park in Wyoming, Michigan.
They went from Michigan to Wyoming to get some butt? Or there's a place called Wyoming, Michigan? Because if that's the case, what the fuck? Why would you name a town after that weak ass state? I feel bad for them niggas. Bro, I thought my fault. Hold on. Actually, I'm done searching for videos for today. It's looking kind of slight, but we watching this, so this is gonna take about most of our reactions. All I'm seeing is TikTokers dropping music. Like, boy, get the fuck off my fuck out of here. Hold on, let me put my chat back into OBS. Wyoming beautiful. I feel like only this not a crazy take. I feel like only white folks have appreciation for the state of Wyoming. I'm convinced the shit don't exist, but hey, man. Oh, I was saying I thought Wyoming had Mount Rushmore, my nigga, until I walked past the car and saw that the place said South Dakota. I don't know what the fuck a South Dakota place doing in Chicago. And I seen the Mount Rushmore on there, and I was like, all right, if that's the case, what the fuck is in Wyoming, my nigga? They don't got no cool shit. I thought the cool shit they had was Mount Rushmore. No! I know what this is. Yo! This video is crazy. This video is crazy as fuck. If this goes the route I think it's gonna go, I think I know what this is. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. I think JCS might have talked about this. Fuck no. Yellowstone? What the fuck is that? Ain't that the shit with the wolves? Oh, that's what the gazer? Or geyser, my fault. Oh, with the volcano, the super volcano under the shit. Oh. That's some shit that I don't like. This is for like I said, like what niggas you know to do hiking and shit. I don't do that. Wyoming's for, I'm not gonna say it's for white people, but it's activities that white people like to do. Hiking. I'm not gonna say hiking is exclusive to white folks, but they love that shit. I'm not gonna list all the activities niggas and white niggas do because the list goes on. Y'all niggas like to do everything. Scuba diving, skydiving, jet skiing. I mean, shit. This video is crazy. I mean, video. What? This event? This crime? Whatever is deemed is crazy as a bitch. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. I already know what happens. If it's what I'm thinking it is. This is so wild. Oh my God. I'm gonna get sick.
Midnight.
Should I turn the light off?
Couple arrives with Mike pulling up shortly after. Initially oblivious to the another sex meetup, the two approach Mike without much concern. Sometime during the next few minutes, Brooke is grabbed, bound, and shoved into the trunk of Mike's car. In haste, Charles tries to help, however is unsuccessful, resulting in a violent altercation between the two. It's unclear how long this fight lasted. However, what is certain is that during this, Charles was violently killed.
What?
Mike drags his body.
Buck ass Hulk Lightning. Bro, I'ma grab them Hanes draws, them fat ass gray Hanes draws that you got, pull them as hard as I can, and wrap them bitches over your ear, my nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. Yo. This is, I know what happens. All right, all I'm gonna say is, watch the rest of this. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Saws his head off and covers the remains with sticks.
Like what?
And without so much of a single witness, he jumps in his car and, alongside Charles' head and Brooks Slocum stowed behind him, drives off into the night.
Cut the nigga head off. Like, yo, what kind of Chainsaw Massacre shit is that? Nigga really made a sleep emote. Damn right I did. You know what's crazy? Niggas are dead ass reenacting this.
After realizing that Oppenhier's car,
nigga mad because all my other emotes better than his.
Began probing on his whereabouts. When asked, his parents drummed up nothing. His work, nothing. No one knew where he was, but his car was there. And so they begin searching the park on July 17th, 5 days after the incident with Mike's Hard. Upon scouring the wooded area that lined its back end, they then discover a headless body under some brush. And it was later identified as Charles Oppenier.
Crazy. Now here comes the fucked up part. Y'all thought that was bad? No, nigga, that's just the beginning. Oh my goodness.
In the coming hours, it was realized that Oppenier wasn't single, and his girlfriend, too, was missing. In haste, authorities obtain a search warrant for her apartment and begin searching her laptop. On it, there were a myriad of conversations. However, one thread from Mike's Hard stood out among the rest. The Internet Crimes Against Children Unit was called in for analysis on the real name behind the alias, and they found that this address was tied to another email which was tied to a Facebook for a man not named Mike, but Brady Ostrike. They stake out near his home while they await a search warrant. There wasn't enough evidence for an arrest warrant by this point, so that was a frustrating roadblock. The hours tick by without much happening. However, around 9 p.m. on the night of July 17th, Brady would be spotted jumping into his car and leaving his home. A few moments later, he's stopped by a nearby officer. Before they could get to him, though, he takes off, leading to a grueling pursuit.
Bust the Yui on it. Get that nigga.
Eventually, he loses control and crashes into a cement barrier. As the officers pull up for apprehension, however, he on the head and falls forth to his death.
Crazy.
A few seconds later, police approach and search his vehicle. In it was 31-year-old Brady Ostrike, dead in the front seat, and in the trunk, stuffed within a suitcase, was 18-year-old Brooks Slocum and her unborn daughter, deceased. Upon searching Ostrike's home shortly after, they discovered a plethora of ropes, knives, swords, cages, straps, and bizarre writings that make little to no sense at all. His toilet was inoperable, and the entire place was nothing short of rancid.
Nigga, ew.
Most interesting of all, however, was the discovery of cameras.
Yep.
As it turned out, he had them all over his home so he could document his actions. And what you're seeing here is Ostrike as he prepares the basement he kept Slocum in for those agonizing 5 days. Now, there exists footage of Brady Ostrike's grueling torture of Brooks Slocum. However, you'll never see it. The police department has gone on record to say that they will never release it, however describe it as something straight out of a nightmare. During the time Slocum was captive, and even when police were right outside the home, she was locked in handcuffs with a chain around her neck. Reportedly, Oestrike had bound her arms to the ropes hanging from the ceiling and left her dangling while he sexually assaulted and tortured her before strangling her to death. All of this was captured on film. Years later, Oppenier's head was found off some back roads 17 miles north of Gizon Park. It's a chilling end to a disturbing online saga and really drives home the fact that you really don't know who it is you're meeting with on Craigslist, dating apps, OfferUp, what have you, until you actually come face to face.
Yeah, bruh. This shit was crazy.
What began as a simple request for just $50
oh my
had led
goodness.
to the loss of 3 lives following a days-long nightmare orchestrated by a depraved man. The torture footage is, as of 2022, considered indefinite lost media that may never see the light of day. However, considering what exactly it entails, I don't think we'd really want it to.
Please no. Yeah, nah. Like I said, bro, this shit was that. Like, I don't know what YouTuber was made a video on this, but I knew about all of that. Like, bruh, that shit's terrible. Tape 4 in living color. How many does he do? Like 5?
WXLT TV, Channel 40, Sarasota, Bradenton.
We're with you on ABC with you.
They used to have some jingles back then. They was kind of hitting though.
The year is 1972.
Damn.
A reporter named Christine Chubbuck eagerly lands a job at WXLT Channel 40 in Sarasota, Florida. Initially hired as a reporter, she was reassigned to a spot named Suncoast Digest, a local affairs segment that ran at 9 a.m. every Saturday. During her time there, she'd become attracted to a fellow reporter named George Ryan and would seek his attention by baking him cakes
You see me,
and
bro.
expressing a desire to hang out.
Yes, sir.
When she realized that he was already romantically involved with another coworker, however, it was detrimental to her self-image, as Christine historically had difficulty finding love. According to her family, she'd go on dates with various men throughout the years, however had trouble connecting socially with them. On top of this, by 1973, Chubbuck underwent surgery to have one of her ovaries removed, and as a result, her doctors began to pressure her, claiming that if she wasn't able to conceive within 2 to 3 years thereafter, she may never be able to.
Damn. Typical, I see it in your DNA. Ironic, my nigga?
The following program
Ain't your city the most dangerous city in the country? My point proven, anyway.
is
The
brought
fuck?
to you in living color on NBC.
Super spy Fred Flintstone is off on the trail of the mysterious Green Goose, a master of
Tonight we begin with the death of a man armed with scissors. He was shot by police 24 times.
Do something.
You and Shy know better than me. I told you how Chicago is. Chicago kind of safe. Safe is crazy, but hey, man, we not murder capital like y'all.
Get him to do
Or
something.
I mean,
about
right now murder capital is St. Louis, I think.
problem. Meantime, they say they're going to back the leafleting up with a meeting this Friday with city and state officials.
Good evening. More than 100 people were reported dead in a plane crash near New York's Kennedy Airport this afternoon.
Damn.
The plane was an Eastern Airlines 727 nearing the end.
As 1974 approached,
That's old Chicago. Now everybody is
same
dead.
Shift in news methodology.
As gruesome as that sounds, you are unfortunately right.
Be high impact stories about issues affecting the
When I get older, I'm finna move somewhere nice. Such a little nigga. When I grow up, I want to move to looking ass. What state did you say you wanted to move to when I was in your stream and you was getting your ass whooped on Last of Us? I forgot what you said.
However, WXLT executives were leaning more towards stories that were juicier per se, utilizing fear and sensationalism.
Knew it was
to draw
coming.
viewership, in
You
turn
walked
generating
into it, my nigga. What can I say?
The news she was tasked with reporting began to shift further and further towards spectacle and shock, and she frequently rallied against this to no avail. Resultingly, she became stuck in a mindset in a world that she was growing to hate. Her professional life, her personal life.
That's right, Seattle, because you want to be with them crackheads.
Everything around her.
I'm looking at COT.
Good evening, I am Steve Newman, and this is Channel 40 Weather Watch.
What the price is looking like there.
Tomorrow night than tonight. The reason for this, with the passage of the cold front today, when we picked up some showers, skies have cleared very nicely. And as a result...
On the 15th of July, 1974, Christine enthusiastically entered the station. Instead of opening Suncoast Digest traditionally, however, she claimed that there was a newscast she had to read to open it, something that hadn't been done hitherto. She takes her seat at the news desk, and for the first 8 minutes, opens her segment about 3 national news stories and a shooting that took place the day prior. Following this, a film reel of the shooting was supposed to play, but had jumped.
I learned a lot from this lecture.
In response, Christine apologized for the error before taking out a script she had handwritten.
Man, what was he talking about? Okay, so this lady, nigga, that was me. Yeah, all right. So she works for a newscast, and they kept telling her to do sad stories. She didn't want to do sad stories. Now she finally came across a sad story. Boom, now we back. Nigga, Baltimore nigga was really in there just chatting. I mean, I appreciate the conversation, but I mean, like, damn, why he always be trying to teach nigga shit? Just tell me what you need to tell me. He opened that call up with, keep in mind, he opened that call up with telling me that he went to a French restaurant. That's how he opened the call. And he ended the call with, or was segued his way into getting his heart broke.
And reading to the viewers.
Shout out that man. Shout out Isaac. All right, so what she ended up doing? Was it wild or something? The following audio is believed to be authentic and was discovered on April 9th, 2021. Sometimes you gotta let someone else know. But he said he was in a whole group call talking about this. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's fine. I mean, it's not like I can help him in any way, shape, or form. But I appreciate, what's that song with the shoulder to lead on? I forgot who made that song. Bro, my college keep texting me about severe weather and shit. Leave me alone, please. That was a 15-minute call. Holy fuck, that was a 15-minute call. My college about to call me. I'm calling it. It's a storm going on. Is niggas outside? What did I say? I can't show y'all the caller ID, but my college is calling me right now. Leave me the fuck alone. Yo, we got a tornado. It's touching the ground. Like, you niggas are like an hour away from me. Leave me the fuck alone. It's not an hour away. I just capped. I was like 30. It depicts Christine's final moments. She died while... If you would like to skip this section, jump to 3302. The death audio will not be played. All right, y'all. Trigger warning. Anybody in here, this shit really get to you? Come back in 2 minutes. Go watch Dashy play some Mario Kart or some shit. All right. This shit gonna be chilling.
Statistics. This weekend, being typical of the recent rash of violence, saw one man stabbed, another assaulted, and a third shot and wounded. Sarasota police report the finding of an 18-year-old, a man by the name of David Wynn, in the parking lot of a Friendly Tavern on 27th Street. Wynn had an apparent stab wound in the chest, which, according to witnesses, was inflicted by James Whitworth during a fight. Police charged Whitworth with aggravated assault. Wynn is in satisfactory condition at Sarasota Memorial Hospital. The second attempted armed robbery in a week has involved law enforcement officers from both Sarasota and Manatee counties. Last week, teenage gunmen held up the highway bar and, after a shootout and high-speed automobile chase, held a family hostage and finally were nabbed by Sarasota Sheriff's deputies. Early Sunday morning, the Beef and Bottle restaurant north of Sarasota Bradenton Airport on US 41 was the site of an attempted armed robbery and shooting. TV 40 newsman Bob Peterson was on the scene shortly after it began, and he filed this report. Sorry, for those of you who saw Late Night Weekend News Watch last night, we did have a film report and a commentary by Bob Peterson. Unfortunately, we had technical difficulties and cannot bring it to you now. However, watch tonight at 5:30, and we'll have that story for you then. As of this morning, Race Foster, who was shot in that incident, is in satisfactory condition at Sarasota Memorial Hospital. In keeping with the WXLT practice of presenting the most immediate and complete reports of local blood and guts news, TV40 presents what is believed to be a television first. In living color, exclusive coverage of an attempted suicide.
At this moment, Christine drew a Smith & Wesson revolver that she had hidden in her bag, placed it behind her right ear, and fired.
Holy
falling forward
shit!
onto her desk. In a frantic response, the tech directors quickly faded the broadcast to black and scrambled to play a movie thereafter. Calls began to flood in, with viewers questioning the authenticity of what they just witnessed, with some believing that this was just a morbid joke or a prank. However, it was far from it. She was rushed to Sarasota Hospital, and back at the station, the news director, Mike Simmons, had discovered 2 pages of a script left behind by her. The first page contained what we heard prior, however the second was a follow-up intended to be read by a third party. Today, Christine Chubbuck during a live broadcast. She was rushed to Sarasota Memorial Hospital, where she remains in critical condition.
Wow.
Surprisingly, Christine's prediction turned out to be correct, not only because she was at that very hospital, but because she remained in critical condition for 14 hours until her eventual death.
Damn!
Christine's body was cremated and spread in the Gulf of Mexico, marking the end of a life full of despair. To those around her and to her loved ones, however,
that's some sad
an agonizing
shit.
void
Damn.
was left that would forever go unfilled. Reportedly, only one tape of this incident existed and was kept by Bob Nelson, the station's owner. After his death, his wife Molly would inherit it before handing it over to a law firm for good. As of now, this is where it lies, and for the foreseeable future, may never see the light of day.
She was going through it, bruh. Went on like is martyr the correct terminology? I feel like martyr really, it only really takes effect as a term to use when, you know, something changes. But I don't know if anything changes. Because every time the fucking news come on, they be like, you know what's crazy? Niggas be like, the news only talk about sad shit. True. But then the niggas that be like, bro, you don't be just watching all the way. Because sometimes they be talking about some cool shit. This, oh my God, this shit's crazy. I was thinking about this earlier today. So before I went to the gym, I was like, news stations be like, yeah, this restaurant was able to raise about $15,000 for hearing impaired people. On to the next segment. 17 people died in a shooting. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the 180? Y'all niggas even do it? Like, bro, it dead ass be like that. That's only for niggas who watch the news. I don't really watch the news like that, but you know, when I come across it, that's how I feel like it. I'll be like, bro, damn, bro. The woman on the table. Old ass watching the news. Alright, shut the fuck up and go watch your PBS Kids. Bro probably reads the paper. Funny enough, my house stood against the paper, but no, I do not read that hoe.
Good morning.
Wow.
To preface this last entry, I'd like to state from the outset that the following could be absolutely nothing. The answer could be completely mundane. However, the footage in this section has personally stood out to me because of how bizarrely out of place it is and how little info there is about it.
Okay.
I was gonna put it in the next disturbing things. However, I think it fits better here. Let us begin.
Burger King nasty. Anybody here fuck with Burger King? If you do,
it's the 1980s.
You no supporter of mine. You know, what the fuck? Beetlejuice? Not gonna say it 3 times.
Beetlejuice makes its debut. Journey, Survivor, Guns N' Roses, and our favorite Rick Astley are on the airwaves.
They ain't bad. Bad
Over
eats.
on a stand-up comedy show.
Do you what? Okay, do you fuck with? Okay, if I'm gonna list off any of these things, if you fuck with a single one of them dry, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. It's not looking too good. Little Caesars, Arby's, White Castle, Burger King, That's it. That's the 4. I don't know why I wanted to say Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Nobody likes Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Let's be honest. If you like, the only one I can really give like a kind of a is White Castle, and that's only because certain areas in the country do good. Arby's new burger is good. Oh, I almost just timed you out. Oh my god.
Named an evening.
This
at the
nigga's
Improv,
nasty.
A child actor turned musician named Corey Feldman is world premiering his latest track, Something in Your Eyes.
That should go on the wheel. Eat the meat mountain from. Oh, almost. Oh. I got a little bit sick. Eat the meat mountain from. Eat half. I'm not eating the whole shit. I can't do it. I can't do the whole thing. Pause. From Arby's.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna start the show off tonight a bit differently than
Gotta be a
usual.
double meat
What I'm
mountain.
gonna
That
do is
bitch
I'm
gonna be like
premiere my song that I
them
just finished
sandwiches that
writing,
Scooby and
producing with
Shaggy
Michael
be
Damian
eating. Fuck
for
out
my
of here.
new movie, Dream a Little Dream, with Jason Robards. It's called Something in Your Eyes. I'm gonna do it right now.
He hit that hole a little bit. He said, you know what I mean? He doing the Michael Jackson in that hole. Anyway, I'm confused.
As we can see, he had a mixed reaction from the audience. Clearly lip syncing and taking inspiration from Michael Jackson, he employs dance moves in a musical style that attempts to emulate them. Upon looking through comments about him on YouTube, it's clear that history hasn't exactly been kind to Feldman. But that's beside the point. The reason I bring this video up in the first place is because, towards the song's end, Feldman's producer makes an incredibly strange cutaway to something that is very out of place for a video like this.
Okay.
Have a look.
Storm going crazy right now? Really? I don't hear no rain. Usually when it's coming down, I usually hear that hoe. Because there's a window right there. What the fuck? Windy as fuck?
What is this? And why is it here?
Good question, my nigga.
Nowhere in this song does Feldman make any sort of mention about a woman being bound to a pool table. And after performing a cursory scan of his other music videos, cutaways like this never happen again. This seems eerily out of place, and discussion about this is painstakingly few and far between. The only mentions I could find about it were from Reddit and a few YouTube comments. However, none of them garnered much attention, and their sources are pretty much non-existent. With that being said, let's circle back to the footage so we can break it down ourselves. As we can see, the video of this woman was patched in post-production. Unlike the other cutaways that happened prior, this one has a different border. It's in black and white, and seems to be slightly lower quality than his music video. In the footage, we have a woman with brown or black hair tied up on each corner of the pool table, is in what appears to be a small room with a swinging light above her, and seems to be moving because of discomfort. To me, this footage could be one of three things. Either it's a scene from an obscure movie, a cut of a film, or it could be from a legitimate film. Personally, I believe it's one of the first two, given how obvious this cutaway is on something that's been seen by hundreds, if not thousands of people. If this were truly as sinister as it's been rumored, it would be a pretty stupid move to put it there. Regardless,
What kind of
this
troll
cutaway
shit is that,
one
though?
of the weirdest edits I have ever seen, and I'm still struggling to drum up a reason as to why it's there in the first place. I'm curious if you know anything about this, if you've seen it before, if you've heard about it, anything. This is a weird little mystery.
Ultimate trolling?
and this is where I'm calling for your help.
It's gotta be like the first, insert of a troll.
Who is the woman on the table?
This is a good video, my nigga.
Even apart from the internet, the world is dark.
I know this nigga made bank off this hoe. Unless it got demonetized, 6.1 million views. You was the first troll when you were born in 1 BC. The
So
nigga
many pieces
swallowed
of
my
media
whole
have
dick
been
and
forgotten and
balls
lost to time.
with that statement.
And in this series, I aim to document and bring those back to light.
Like, damn.
Thank you so much for joining me in this first installment of The Darkest Lost Media. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, and I truly apologize for the delay on this one. I had to completely rework a section due to copyright issues, so it set me back pretty badly.
Damn.
Nonetheless, I really hope you guys like this. I made this series with the goal of it standing toe-to-toe with disturbing things in terms of quality, and I'm thrilled to keep this going if you would have me. That said, if you have any creepy suggestions for future installments,
This gentleman
for this
don't pay
series
me.
and even disturbing things
You get
from
paid
around the
$2.15,
internet,
buddy.
Feel free to shoot me an email at dtfaisubmissions@gmail.com. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you on the next one. I love you all. And good night.
At the end of year 3. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you get paid monthly, buddy. This nigga's clean as a bitch with the whole edit, bro. WVid kind of creepy. Oh no, very much so. But this shit been sitting on my playlist for a minute, and I was like, fuck it, we just might as well watch this whole now. Yeah, rest in peace, though.
Accused of crimes against